in and out of sleep really hard. I can move my arms around, but they told me not to, and I see why, because I go pick something up or reach for something that's just a piece of paper, anything. My breast is super sore after. Not your baby, okay? So I'm like, yes, baby. Okay, you're welcome. So they told me a whole lot of information in the surgery center before I got the surgery. They had to take a pregnancy test. They taped my ring down to my body. Um, oh my goodness, it was just so much information. My arrival time is 11:30. The start time of my surgery is scheduled for 12:30. Um, he didn't start till 1:30. I didn't leave till 5. I was supposed to leave at 4. My mom had to be to work at 5:30. So as soon as I woke up, that's all I could think about. I don't even remember going to surgery. I don't remember breathing anything. I remember the anesthesiologist, he put some fluid. He said it's something like Valium. He put it through my IV. And I was like, what is this for? And he was like, this is what will kind of make you sleepy. It worked really fast though. And then next thing you know, I woke up and I had all these wraps on me. Literally, that's how it went. I was really concerned because my mom stayed with me the entire time and she had rescheduled. She requested to come in to go to work later. She usually work really early so she can be with me for my surgery. My fiance had work too, and he just started this job, so he just started this new job. So my mom, Benedict surgery got rescheduled. Everybody rearranged their entire shifts. My brother was even going to be there, but now that because it got rescheduled last minute, I'm kind of have to deal with what I have. So I didn't see the doctor after the surgery. I talked to him before. I really like my doctor, but I talked to him before. He drew on me, talked to me and stuff. But after the surgery, I didn't talk to him, didn't see him. They kind of just asked me if I was okay to get dressed. I wanted to say no, but my mom had to go to work. But she said, don't worry about that. I already talked to my job. Like, don't worry about that at all. You come first. But I still felt bad. So I was just like, no, I want to go home. So my mom got me dressed. She just put a jacket on me with that zip in the middle. I had to put a bra on, and then I got this one. That's it. My fiance held me inside the house. And I'm in the bed. I'm going to be in the bed for the next few days watching Grey's Anatomy. And it's just a lot of pressure and it's sore. More like I'm not in excruciating pain. Oh, my mom said they gave me an oxycodone before I left. I don't remember that. But I guess I feel it because I'm in and out of sleep and I'm slurring most of my words. But um, I just ate a loaded mashed potato soup from Applebee's. I did DoorDash. And it was so freaking good. Oh my goodness. That's probably all I'm going to eat today. My surgeon could call me and just make sure I was okay and everything. Said don't eat much today, eat some soup, because you don't want to have upset stomach. Um, that's it. I'm gonna do another video tomorrow and see how I feel. Because right now, like, I'm just so exhausted. Everything is dry. My mouth is dry. My throat is dry. Like, I got water up here. My breasts look smaller. I feel like I want them to be smaller, but I think might be perfect. I was looking for that remote. This is from the stuff they had me hooked up to. Do that. So I will be making this video in bed because I'm on bed rest. But I just want to talk about breast reduction and why I choose to get it, and how I got approved. So I always had larger breasts. Around when I got to high school, my breasts were always larger than all of my friends. I was probably in a solid 32D in ninth grade. And I was the same size all the way up to 12th grade. Um, After I graduated high school, I was 34D. So I only went up in my waist size because I gained a little weight after I graduated, but my cup size was still the same. After I graduated high school, um, I gained more weight, but I still stayed the same size. I got pregnant after I had my daughter. I went from a 34D to a 38H. Um, it was actually a G after I had her, after I stopped breastfeeding, after my breast, the swelling in my breast went down. I was a H. I mean, I was a G, but they continued to grow. So the last time I got sized, I actually went to, what is that store called? Lane Bryant. I went to Lane Bryant and got sized, and I was a H. Victoria's Secret don't carry my size. I went to several places, they don't carry my size. A few places carry my size online, but it became very, very stressful. I actually tried getting this surgery before, because I knew it wasn't gonna stop growing. So I tried getting this surgery before when it wasn't really a need, but I was basically trying to prevent what has happened from happening. And I had issues with my health insurance covering it, or I would get a job that had really good benefits so I can get approved for the surgery, and then I plan on quitting afterwards because I do hair. But every time I get a good job with good benefits, circumstances change and I won't be able to get the surgery, or I'll part ways from the job, or they don't cover it, the insurance wasn't good enough, or I didn't qualify because of, with one insurance, I didn't qualify because of my age. So this has been a long time coming. I've been actually trying to get a breast reduction for years, literally for a long time. So I got this job. I actually didn't even get this job specifically for the benefits, but this is a job that I've always wanted to work. And they just called me randomly and contacted me. Well, the opportunity came randomly. I didn't plan on applying, but I ended up applying. I ended up getting a job. And then I was like, well, I was discouraged because of everything that happened prior to me starting this job and getting this new insurance. So I was like, well, hey, why not? Like, why not just try? Before I even attempted to try, my back pain got worse. Like, I remember one day, vaguely, I went to go put my daughter in the car. She was asleep. And my daughter is only about 35 pounds. I went to go put her in the car, and I literally felt a bending sensation in my spine. I was screaming. Literally, for days, my back was sore. It felt swollen. Like, for days, my back was sore. I tried stretching. I tried heating pads, like ice. Nothing worked. I was uncomfortable every single day. Because prior to that incident, my back was hurting all the time. It was starting to hurt all the time. I thought it may have been like cycle pain or cramping, but every time I would physically lift my breast up and lean back, all the pain went away. And that's how I knew it was coming from my breast. Like, my breast was weighing the weight down from my back to my back. So one day when I was at work, I could not sit still at all. Like, I was still in training. So we was sitting at the desk. I just could not be still. I was stretching. I was getting up. I kept leaving out the room because I was in so much pain. I was uncomfortable. So luckily, my job is fortunate enough to have an on-site doctor and pharmacy. So I went to the doctor during lunch, and I told her where my pain was. I told her what was going on, and she automatically said, yes, this is coming from your breast. I don't even recommend pain pills. Like, I'll refer you to a surgeon. I really think you should get a breast reduction, which is what I wanted to hear, of course. But it wasn't even about the surgery at that point. I wanted the pain to go away. But my original plan was to finesse, was to go in there and say, oh, my back hurt, my neck hurt. But I didn't even have to do that because those symptoms became real life. Like, my back was real life hurting. My neck never hurt. I don't know why people say tell them your neck hurt, because my neck never hurt. But my back was so bad. Like, in my shoulder blades, like on my back, up under, like right up under my shoulder blades, right in the middle of my back, by my spine. So if you do need to, if you know your breast won't stop growing and it's getting larger and you're starting to, get pain, and if you want to like get the surgery a bit sooner than going through everything I went through, then you'll want to tell them that you have upper back pain and not lower back pain, because your breast doesn't pull low, it pulls from high up. So you'll want to say you have upper back pain and not lower back pain. So she said I had all the symptoms. So she recommended me. She said it is a process. My mom was telling me, no, when you get breast reduction, in order to get a breast reduction, they're gonna recommend you take pain pills, pain management, a chiropractor, and all this stuff before they approve the surgery. So I already had it in my head that this was gonna be a really long process. But I had to wait like 3 months to go to the surgeon and get a consultation done because I was still in training at my job and I had to wait. I couldn't miss any time, so I had to wait. So I go to the doctor. He instantly recommended surgery. And he said it takes about because he said it was girls with smaller breasts that had the same insurance as me that got approved for the surgery, and I had all the pain symptoms, and I've already done everything else like pain pills, different stretches. So he was like, he was confident that I was going to get approved, and it would take. He said the only thing is it takes like 3 to 4 weeks for the surgeon to approve the surgery. So, I'm sorry, I get distracted fast. Sorry, my little brother's talking, but I swear I got a new phone number. I got a new phone within that same week. Within that same week, I got a new phone number and a new phone. That next week, I checked my mailbox. Granted, I never check my mailbox. We probably check our mailbox once a month. It's so bad, but we never check the mailbox. Something told me to check the mailbox. I checked the mailbox. It's an approval letter from my insurance and that I'm approved for the surgery. And it had an expiration date. Like, I had to get it done within a month, which I thought, but come to find out, I had until December 2019. So this was May 2019. I had until December 2019, but I wanted to get it done as soon as possible, of course. So I couldn't even believe that they approved me so quick. It threw me off. I was so ecstatic, like I was so happy. So what happened? I was asking them like, what size would I be? So some of the questions, so I had a list of questions to ask the doctor for my consultation. I had one question I intended to ask him and I did ask him, what size was I going to go down to? So he took pictures of me first. He took pictures of me from the neck down to send it to the insurance, front and back. I meant not front and back, front and sides, left and right. So he was like, so there is a chart on Google to tell you like what size you would normally be based on your height and weight, because that's how the insurance do it. Like, they don't say, oh, we're going to bring her from an H to a D. He said it's based off of how much fat they take out and like your weight, your size, your age and stuff like that. I never looked at the chart. He kind of looked at me and gave me like a ballpark of what I should be. He said I should be a nice full large C or a small D. And I told him, please make me a small C. Please. Like, I wouldn't wish this pain on nobody, for real. Please make me a small C. So he started laughing. He was like, he can't specifically say that, but he'll make me as small as possible, which I wanted. But he said, you know, you're a woman, you have a child, you're engaged, so you do want to still have breasts there because you still want to have your curves. But I was telling him, like, look, if I could be flat chested, I would. Honestly, truly. I'll never buy a bra. I'll just be flat chested and I'll be fine like that. At least I'll have no pain. But he said, realistically, I'll probably be a large C, small D. So I was like, okay, whatever. I looked at all of his before and after pictures. I loved his results. I loved all of his reviews. So usually I don't look at reviews and stuff like that until after, but I actually looked up all of his credentials prior to me going to my consultation, which made me even more excited because I saw nothing but good review. So, what else did I ask him? Oh, my number one concern was, is he going to lift my titties up? Like, I know you're doing a reduction, and I know within a reduction there's some type of lift that occurs, but I wanted it to be known that I wanted them suckers to my chin. Like, okay, I wanted them to lift all the way up here, okay? So he was like, being that it's an insurance-based surgery, it has to be up to the insurance. As far, like, I can't, he said, a lift is a part of the breast reduction, but I can't do a full-blown breast lift because if I put that on your documents, it will be considered cosmetic instead of insurance-based, medically necessary surgery. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm just glad I verbally established that to you. So when the surgery do come, you can have it in the back of your head like she's concerned about a lift. We see each other. We ain't got to write it down. Okay. That's what I was on. So, I just took a peek for the first time. At first I just peeked like this, but I really looked this time. And I should never did that. I should have never did that. Because now I'm fucking terrified. Like, my whole nipple look like it's detached. It do not look like it's on there at all. Literally. I see it, but it's... Oh. I'm going to go to the bathroom, take another pill, and I'm going to bed. I'm putting myself on this bed. I'm calling it a night. I'm